Hey everybody, welcome to a late night edition of Broad Street Blitz Take with your boy Cool Cat Connor and my guy Steve. What up, Steve?
Howdy.
We don't do howdy, that's street rats.
Oh, well, good evening.
There you go. Howdy is for street rats.
Okay.
Right. And we all know that
Dallas Cowboy trash.
Right. I mean, you can still say howdy, but just remember where that came from.
Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Alex will be on here at 11:20. So we'll hopefully y'all tap in for that. And guys, y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, comment. Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel, all of our channels. Me, Simone, One Trey Rocks, Smitty, Alex Leader, Steve, King DV, and the whole Birds of Broad Street family, crew, all that good stuff. So let's get down to it, man. Lord, the Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Ravens 24-19. Steve, let's hear it from you.
Well, I wasn't able to watch the whole entire game because I was helping out with the Christmas parade, but when I got home, I was watching the rest of the game. The Eagles really pulled off a nail-biting victory, to be honest. It was a nail-biter. And how the Eagles really played, it was very interesting, to be honest. Because we all thought that the Eagles would definitely be a top-notch team against the Ravens, but as what you were watching, they really wasn't the top-notch team because they were having trouble scoring touchdowns, and that's going to be the remainder of the game, unfortunately. But a victory is a good victory, to be honest, and that's what I like.
Yeah. For me, I loved every moment of it. Salute to this team, man, for stepping up in a big way. Salute to Jalen freaking Hurts. Salute to AJ and the crew. Defense stepped up, got to Derrick Henry. Yeah, man. So what was your favorite moment and what was your least favorite moment? Okay. Anyway,
Sorry about that. I just clicked the wrong thing. Okay, so here's my take of that game. Okay, it was very awesome that the Eagles did win the game. Okay, that's what I really was hoping for last night on Sunday for the Eagles to win, and the Eagles really have to do better now. They really do because next Sunday they're facing the Carolina Panthers. They're a worse team, but you can't really think about that because any team can be any team, and you got to do better. That's what I'm going to say.
yeah, for me, so what was your favorite part of that game?
My favorite part of the game was getting a touchdown. That's my favorite part of the game on Sunday. Getting a good touchdown and winning the game. That's my favorite part of it.
Yep. So, all right, let me go ahead and let's hand out some grades. And let's start off with you know who.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fire. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns.
Give me a little more of that.
Boy, that hurts.
So Jalen freaking Hurts was 11 and 19 for 118 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions, sacked twice, and a rating of 93.8. He also had 9 carries for 29 yards and a touchdown. So, what grade would you give Jalen Hurts, Steve?
I give him a B plus. That's what I would give him. He really performed the way I expected him to perform on Sunday. And yes, it wasn't a pretty game, but I will still give him a B plus.
Yeah, I'll give him a different show. I'll give him an A minus. He did what he had to do to win this game. He did what he had to do to win. So I salute QB1 for handling business. What's your thoughts on all the negativity that people was giving him?
Okay, here it is. Okay, I understand people are giving him negativity every single time. I understand,
Hey,
but
Alex.
Awesome.
the point
Hey, what's
is stop. Hey, Alex. But the point is you gotta stop giving him negativity. Okay. Yes, he is a quarterback. Quarterback. Like, what do you expect a quarterback to do? Just to throw the ball every single time? No. Watch and watch him play. Just watch him play for once. Then giving him all these negativities out there. If you want to give him a negativity, you really shouldn't be watching the game in the first place. Okay, you really shouldn't. That's my thing.
Yeah. So before we continue on with the stats, let's hear from Alex on this game that happened. Before we let him talk about Jalen, talk about this game, Alex. The Eagles defeat the Ravens 24-19.
Yeah, it was a really phenomenal game to watch, especially the defensive stops that they made throughout the game. I really liked how Zach Bond, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, to name a few, carried the defensive side of the Eagles, and the offensive game clicked at the right time, and it was awesome to see.
Yep, I agree with you. So, what was your favorite part and your not so favorite part of the game?
My favorite part was seeing Saquon Barkley just destroy uh, his rushing yards throughout the game, and I can't think of anything negative about it.
All right. So let's go ahead and finish the grades. So Alex, say B plus for Jalen. I say A minus. What grade would you give Jalen?
I would give Jaden A plus.
Ooh, A plus. What's the reason?
Because throughout the game he just showed domination and he just his throwing ability was on point, and I just felt like he was locked in as always.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. There's that. So let's continue on with the rest of the playmakers. Next up, Saquon Barkley. Alex, we'll start with you. What grade would you give Saquon?
I give Saquon an A plus.
Reason?
Because he just continues to leave a dent offensively against opponents, and in this past game was a big one, and he just thrived all over the field, and just made my heart be proud of his performance.
Steve?
I gave Saquon Barkley a B plus.
B plus.
Yeah, he he's been really performing the way I expected him to be performing right now. Because 2 Sundays ago he broke two records 2 Sundays ago, and last Sunday he got a lot more yards last Sunday, and I expected him to perform so awesome right now. And if he keeps this up, there was a lot of rumors about him being a MVP. So let's see how that goes out with that.
I'll give him an A plus per usual. I'll give him an A plus as well. I'll give him Saquon Barkley M plus MVP of the league. Let's continue with the rest of the playmakers. AJ Brown 5 receiving for 66 yards. Goddard 3 receiving for 35 yards and a touchdown. Excuse me. Saquon 2 receiving for 10, and Jahad Dotson for 1 for 7. So, Steve, what grade would you give the rest of the playmakers?
The rest of the playmakers, I'll give them. I give the offense a B plus, and I will give the defense a B minus because the offense didn't do very well, and the defense just kept on. They were hanging it in there, but they were still allowing the other team to score touchdowns, and that's why I give the defense a B minus, and that's why I give the offense a B plus.
Okay, Steve, what grade would you give the playmakers? Not Steve, Alex.
I give them A plus. I think that the reason why is because they just continue to have a dominant force with Jaden Hurts on his back, and there just wasn't really negative things about it, and they all came to play, and they did what they did, and they just dominated from start to finish.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm giving the playmakers an A. So Steve said B minus for the defense. What grade would you give the defense, Alex?
I give them an A minus.
Why?
Reason why, because they started out pretty rusty, but they figured it out themselves, and the rest of the game they just played smoothly, and I felt like they deserved an A minus because of their effort, and especially the crucial stops they had in the second half.
Yeah, A plus for the defense in my book as well. Listen, they did what they had to do to win, and I am happy about that. So those are the grades for the team. So let's hand out some game balls. Pause. Steve, who gets a game ball?
Jalen freaking Hurts. He gets a game ball. He really does. With all the like I said, with all the negativity out there, he still did awesome, and I give him the game ball.
Anybody else on offense?
And Barkley, the way he's been performing, I give him the game ball as
All
well.
right, Steve. It's 3 offense and 3 defense.
Okay, and hold on. Yeah, I give.
You said Jalen freaking Hurts, and you
Yep.
were about to say Saquon Barkley. So go ahead, continue with Saquon, and who's the third on offense?
And AJ Brown, he's on the offense, and I give him a game ball.
And on defense?
And on defense, I really don't know, to be honest. Who should I give on defense the game ball?
Okay.
Yeah, I just give the offense a game ball. So,
All right. Go ahead, Alex. Who offense and defense? Who get a game balls?
For offense, I have Jaden freaking Hortz,
There you
AJ
go.
Brown,
Yep.
and Saquon freaking Barkley.
Mm-hmm. And on defense?
Zach Bond, Jaden Carter, Cooper Dijon.
All right. For me, Jalen freaking Hurts, AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley. Defense, Quinyon, Coop, and Chauncey. Yep. So let's get the coaching. Alex, we'll start with you. What grade would you give the coaching staff?
For this game, I thought that everything went smoothly with every coach, and I just had them all A pluses.
Yep. Steve?
I give them all an A. The way they did good, yeah, I give them all A.
Yep. Same thing for me. Give them all A's as well. And let's go ahead and let's get to the Panthers. Steve, start with you. What you want to see in this game versus the Carolina Panthers?
What I want to see, play your heart out, okay? But the other thing is, gotta focus of what you're doing. And if they can focus, that's what I want to see. A good, hard fought game. That's what I want to see.
All right. Alex?
Yeah, I just want to continue to see growth in the defense if part of the game, especially Zach Bond having an excellent season so far. And I just want to see CJ Garner, Johnson, and Quinion continue to play in the secondary. And I just want everyone to have a great game on Sunday and get the Eagles to 11-2.
Yep. The question is, will the Philadelphia Eagles clinch a playoff spot? Because, as y'all know, it's playoff clinching Sunday, and the Philadelphia Eagles need some help. They need Arizona to lose, the Falcons to lose, and the Rams to lose. They also need so I'm gonna ask you, Steve, what's your thoughts on the playoff scenarios for the Eagles?
That that playoff scenario is very crazy, to be honest. But I do think it's very possible for this Sunday for the Eagles to clinch a playoff spot. I really think so.
All right.
First thing, you have to control your own destiny. Okay,
Hold
you
on.
can't be willing. Okay,
Let me pull it up for everybody so y'all can understand what the Eagles got to do. Number one, first things first, 1 through 6. This right here. 1 through 6. All have one thing in common. And I highlighted it. But the first one is Eagles win plus Atlanta lose, Arizona lose, Rams lose. Number 2, same thing, but Detroit wins. Number 3, same thing, but Arizona ties. Number 4, same thing except it's the Bucks. They lose. Same thing with number 5, Bucks, Cardinals, but Detroit wins. Number 6, Eagles win, Bucks lose, Arizona tie. So I'm gonna ask y'all the question: Atlanta Falcons versus the Minnesota Vikings. Will they lose?
Yeah, they will.
Steve?
yeah, I would say yes.
All right.
And
Go ahead.
No, you're good. Good.
Yep. Arizona versus the Seattle Seahawks. Will the Arizona Cardinals lose?
Yes.
I would say absolutely they will lose.
Okay. Rams versus Buffalo. Will the Rams lose?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So if the Falcons, Arizona, and the Rams lose, we're in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So now, in order for us to continue with the number 1 seed, one thing has to happen. Both teams can be 14-3, but Detroit losing to Green Bay helps the tiebreaker. So tomorrow, will Green Bay defeat the Detroit Lions?
I feel like Green Bay will beat them by 6.
Steve?
Okay, I'm going to be honest. Okay, it's going to be a very tough game, but I do think Green Bay will pull out a outstanding victory on that. That's what I think.
Yep. So again, if Green Bay wins and we handle our business, no matter what game we lose, if we tie, that Green Bay game is going to be huge and will become the number 1 seed. So with that, let me hear before we wrap up your final predictions before we wrap up for the Carolina Panthers game. We'll start with Steve.
Eagles will win. I will say 32-20.
Alex.
I would say 37-23.
And I will say 30-17. Yeah, 30-17.
Okay.
Yep. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, Steve, any final thoughts before we wrap up?
Just one final thought. Play well and destroy the Carolina Panthers.
Alex?
Just stay healthy the rest of the week and handle business on Sunday.
And with that, y'all, be healthy and let's go on a magical run. For Steve and Alex and your boy, fly, Eagles, fly, go birds, and come get your Blitz take. Peace.